Good news! Because this week we have been able to carry out some, at least, of the repairs that we were going to do to the Spire. As you can see, the lift works, and that means one thing: we have power. Oh yes, we got down to the messy initial stages of the repair, focusing initially on the radiator, but also on the engine. Yeah, we had a look at the sump of the engine and drained the existing oil that was in there. Boy, it and half had burnt quite a bit, let's put it that way. Yeah, we drained the oil that was in the sump of the engine, but we also drained what we could of the coolant from the radiator. Not a clean process by any means, but there was a surprise in that there wasn't as much that was drained as we would normally have expected. Yeah, as you can see, we were also faffing around trying to decide where and how to drain the coolant. There was one slightly disturbing aspect to the draining of the oil though, because when we drained the oil we discovered that there were tiny little black specks in the black oil. Subsequently we ran a magnet through the oil that was collected and discovered that there were tiny bits of metal on there, and obviously with the metal being with it being attracted to the magnet, it meant that they'd been in the sump for some time, although at the time of posting we have no idea as to how they got there. Excuse me. Here we were documenting about what bits were going where when we were taking the radiator off so that we could drain the coolant from the cooling system. Amongst the things you saw was the horn. I've never heard the horn actually used as such, but that's besides the point. Here you can see us opening the draining point for the radiator, and we've got a box underneath it, but there was little more than a dribble that came out when we were trying to drain the coolant as such. I made a mental note to take that picture, the identifying plate of our car. This was another attempt we were doing. We were trying to disassemble the pipes to try and separate the pipes as such. However, as it turned out, that was only small beer compared to what we were subsequently to discover on the engine, and I will show you as such, because this is a two-part vlog, in the vlog which you will see very shortly. I'll see you in a minute.